Falkenbush has spent 2 days trying to track down the festival promoters to get answers, and Molly's here with us now. What have you learned, Molly?
Phil, tonight the owners admit they are trying to come up with the money to pay everybody they owe. Some vendors say their checks have bounced. Others say they haven't even been handed a check.
I think a lot of people are frustrated and feel like they may have been taken advantage of.
Guy Rayner with Soundchuck Enterprises was hired for the festival's production work. He says the promoters owe him tens of thousands of dollars.
I went to their bank, took the check, asked them if there was enough funds to turn it into a cashier's check, and they said no.
What was your reaction when you heard that?
Not surprised.
He says his business is not hurting because of the money, but feels bad for other vendors that are.
Over $4,000.
That's how much money Rusty Jones says festival promoters Robbie and Steve Small owe him from last year's festival. He too was hired to do production.
Work it out with your vendors. We're all good people.
The mailbox is full.
Fox 4 spent 2 days trying to track down the promoters, but our calls to the Smalls went unanswered. We went through a media relations specialist hired by the promoters who did not have answers for an entire day because she said they would not take her calls either. Tonight, a statement was finally issued from the promoters admitting they did not purchase insurance for weather cancellations.
More sad than mad than anything.
That's David Lynn. He was hired to coordinate Sunday's bands. His Christian band was also hired to perform.
You've got to have plan Bs in place and realize that there's things like event insurance that can help you out.
Lynn says he received a 20% down payment for his band, but has not been paid the rest of the money or the money owed to him for his coordination services.
The money that was owed me, it's not that big. I know others that are into thousands and thousands of dollars that I know that their livelihood depends on it, mine doesn't.
Country music artist Travis Marvin says he has not been paid according to his contract either. Several other vendors came forward to Fox 4, but were afraid to go on camera because they said they are holding out hope they will get a check at some point. The media relations contact says she cannot confirm how many vendors have not been paid. Since that event was held at a city park and approved for a city permit, I asked the city what kind of insurance they required it to have. City spokesperson Chris Hernandez says the city's insurance requirements focus on accidents. Even though the city's Parks and Rec department promoted that event on its website, Hernandez says, quote, "This is an issue that needs to be resolved between the event organizer and the vendors. It is not a city event." Molly Falkenbush, Fox 4 News, working for you.
Kansas